Hello everyone and welcome back to Wastitude Part 1, Part 11. I can't believe we made it this far. Since one of the missions is glitched, we can't do it, but I realized what we can do. I know I said my last video was going to be the last one for now, probably until the new version comes out, but I got too impatient, so, well, guess what we're gonna do? If we can do it, but I think we can. We're gonna do some fucking classes. I forgot about the classes, I can't believe. And then I want to try a fun little experiment that I mentioned in one of the previous parts. I don't even know if I can do classes during noon. Let me check if I can. If not, I'm just gonna fall asleep and then... Oh, shit. Okay, I think we can. Yes, we can! Yay! Okay, so, where do we go to? Fuck it, let's do them in an order, I guess. Let's go to English. Now, class, if we can please be quiet and turn to our books. Today we're looking at Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Oh no! Oh no. Hey, what's up with all these funny words? This isn't a foreign novel, isn't it? Oh, wait. This is a foreign novel, isn't it? I'm not reading a foreign novel. It's not a foreign novel, it's English. That's how they wrote back then. Also, it isn't a novel, it's a play. I think you're lying. I hate you. I'm leaving. What a bitch. Wow, what a bitch. That's what I said, Pete. Please be quiet. Now. Hey, I just read the end. Macbeth dies. Oh, you've ruined it now. Please, just calm down now, everybody. Have you guys seriously never read Shakespeare before? Yeah, of course. Murder, romance. Guy was quite a dude. Be quiet! Oh shit, I feel so sorry for this teacher. Does he do that a lot? Yeah, he usually breaks down like this near the end of every lesson. I think this is a new record. I feel so bad. Oh man. The only thing about the classes that seems to bother everyone is that you have to walk back all the way to your locker, but it doesn't bother me, it's fun. I like going through the hallways, it's just... Oh shit, I went too far. Eee. Okay. Okay, let's... As I said, we're gonna do these in an order. And there's 2 of every class except for science. There's free science because it separates into chemistry and physics. So, yes. Today, class, we will be looking at poetry from World War I. Great, poems by a lot of dead people. Sam, I fucking felt that spiritually. I hate war poetry. Sure, it's all about the futility of fighting, but I think even putting that into a poem gives the subject too much dignity. Shut up, Irene, you ugly bitch. What? Quiet down. Oh, and Daria, that was unnecessary. Could I maybe get someone to read? I actually think it's good to have these poems, right? Because you need something to keep people aware of the fact that war is stupid. It doesn't matter. It's a lesson none of our leaders will ever learn. It's safer to just go and live in a cave. I know, Irene! I fucking know! This is what almost happened at the beginning of this fucking year. Knowing my luck, if I ever signed up for a war, I get shot dead during training. Yeah, but knowing you, it'd be self-inflicted. Some no. Please, children, you have to understand what these soldiers were going through. Very little food, horrible conditions, the fear of death at any moment. There was an utterly miserable existence. I can guarantee you that my life is worse than any soldier's. I hate myself and I want to die. Sam, god fucking damn it. Oh man, Sam. Sorry that sometimes I make a lot of fucking mistakes when I read. I'm stupid, I know. Okay, let's Naruto run to our locker here like usual. Okay, now we're gonna do... Oh god, my favorite subject! Everyone's favorite subject! Oh shit. This guy looks like my IT teacher. I've always thought that and me and my friend were laughing at it in school. Sorry for being late. Let's just jump right into the next branch of your what the fuck is that word? Syllabus. Long division. No! Me too, Adrian. I'm sorry, class, but these lessons are very vitally important. When were we going to need this in our lives? You'd be surprised how often long division comes useful in your adult life. When? When? Explain when! Unless I want to be a teacher. Important if you're a teacher, maybe. Pete! Pete speaking facts right now. Hey, Pete, do you want me to get us out of doing this lesson? Yes, please. Mr. Perkins, can you tell us about black holes? No, there's no time for black holes. But Mr. Perkins, we love hearing you talk about black holes. Yeah, Mr. Perkins, you're so smart. Oh, very well. Take a tip from me, Pete. Hearing this guy talk about his theories on the universe is way more interesting than the normal lesson plan. Yep, and you normally learn more too. That's actually really fucking cool. I wish there was a teacher like this at my school, but all of them are assholes. Okay, epic. Let's do another math. Yay! Fantastic. Very cool. Okay. So if 16xy is equal to 4... Oh, that's times. We just have a dot here when we fucking multiply. So if 6... I can't read suddenly. I am dyslexic as fuck. So if 16 times y is equal to 4 times z, what does y equate to? Anyway, Adrian, how about you? Huh? Adrian, are you paying attention? Well, no, I don't see what use any of this is to me. I'm going to be a professional, famous footballer one day. I don't need maths. Hell, I don't even need to be intelligent. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't get the grades, boy. It isn't worth my time. Great! I fucking felt that. Adrian is a man of culture. Hold on, let me... but you're wrong. If you don't understand math, how will you be able to count your salary? And how will you know how to divide your time between your many girlfriends? That's the only thing you need math for. You just need to fucking know how to count your money and pay your taxes and shit. You've got a point there. Maths can be useful, I guess. What was the question again? When I first played the game ages ago, some fucking years back then, I thought the classes would be boring and I had to do shit like embodies basics or some shit where I had to solve questions and I was like very dead inside. And I avoided doing them until the end of the game. Then I realized, why the fuck didn't I do classes earlier? And why the fuck did I walk into the cafeteria? Because the classes are so cool, it's just like a funny little cutscene. It's nothing much hard like a fucking question or shit like that, like in fucking bodies basics where you have to answer like impossible maths and shit. This is actually interesting. I learned a lot more in this game than in my actual school. I hate this lesson. Mr. Dole is the most boring teacher in the entire school. Chris, Mr. Dole is boring? You surprise me. Oh no, he's coming! Run back to your seats. Holy shit. Oh no, I see Nikki in the front and I remember exactly what she's going to say. Hello children, sorry I'm late. There was a hold-up on the way in. Can you believe that they closed off the main road to the town center? Oh no, this is my favorite class. The police had shut it off to all traffic. I spoke to one of the officers and asked what was going on and he told me there had been an accident. I inquired as to what sort of accident it had been, and he replied there had been a traffic accident. Oh, naturally, I was most displeased by this explanation. I told him he had given me a most dissatisfactory reply. Why, there was no information on the manner of the traffic accident, or even how many vehicles have been involved. 15 minutes later, oh no! And then the officer told me to move on, otherwise he'll arrest me. I felt this was quite an overreaction because I had only kept talking to him for a half hour. Oh shit. Oh no. Anyway, by then the road was almost ready to be reopened, so I thought I would wait. I asked the officer, 15 more minutes later. I used to have a teacher like that. She used to teach us the English classes, and she never shut the fuck up, and she was always talking about her life and shit, and she got distracted by everything. And if we were doing like a normal lesson, she would always talk about shit that happened in her life and like every single person she's ever met. She's like met so much fucking famous people. She knows like almost everyone on this earth. It was the best teacher ever. And she always got distracted and forgot about the lesson. It was the best. I miss 8th grade so much. And that's why I'm late for class. And the fucking bell rang! For the next lesson, I'd like you to go over everything we discussed today. Also, could you please read up about the entire history of World War I? I'm afraid we have somehow fallen behind in my lesson plan. God damn it! I feel like this is gonna happen this week or the next week because of the coronavirus. We got school off until the 15th. And I think we have to fucking learn a lot of shit because we were released on, if I remember correctly, 2 weeks ago. So this is our 2nd week at home. And we're gonna have a 3rd one. So yes, it's epic, but we're gonna have to catch up on a lot of shit. Chris! Oh yeah, I already talked to you about this. Chris! Okay. I never knew there was a clock here. I've never noticed this shit. Oh, it's a working clock! That's fucking cool! I never even noticed that. Okay. I almost walked into the cafeteria again. Okay, what do we have to do now? Another history. And then geography. Now today, class, we will be looking at the history of the world leading up to the beginning of World War II. It is incredibly complex and will take us a long time to get through. I may have to ask you to stay behind for a few hours! Dude, are you okay? These children have lives! A few hours while I get you acquainted with the facts. Oh man, can we look at the history of the Vikings instead? Oh, Nikki, what the fuck? Nikki, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Why? Why, Nikki, why? Nikki? Nikki? Why do you do these things? I'm afraid not, Nikki, but you're perfectly welcome to pursue that information yourself in your own time. If you do a particularly good job, I may even be able to give you extra credit. No, don't give her credit for that! What the fuck? Hey, I don't even know anything about World War II except the fact that we Americans saved your limey asses. If it weren't for us, you'd be all Nazis. Shut up, you ignorant pig! Okay, quiet down now. We're not on some sort of discussion show on the television now, are we? We're in a classroom where teaching is done. So be quiet. So, in the year 1889, a man was born. His name was Adolf Hitler. Who can tell me something about Hitler? This is like one of my history classes. Our history teacher always asks us stupid shit that we don't know or something we don't need. Like about minor people that weren't even involved in anything, and everyone's just there like... And then the teacher's like, nobody. In that case, let me tell you a little bit about him. And like, nobody asked for that shit. On the 20th of April, 1889, Adolf Hitler was given birth to by his mother, Clara Hitler. I'm not gonna read the years because I'm lazy. Adolf Hitler and his family were Australian themselves, but Adolf grew to be the Führer of Germany from 1934 to 1945. Führer? At the age of 3, him and his family relocated to a town called Pschau? I don't know. Pschau is a town located in southern Germany. It is often referred to as... Dude, what the fuck is the word? How do German people even speak their own language? It's like they take 2 little words and then smoosh them into one monstrosity of a giant word. How do you read that? German people, how do you do this? I'm gonna butcher this word, I'm sorry. Dreiflusstadt. What the fuck? In English, the city of 3 rivers. How does that mean that? I don't understand. Oh my god. Ah! Make him stop, please! Make him stop! Jesus Christ, guy, I felt that. Oh shit, okay. Now we have to do geography. I like geography. Geography's cool. Oh shit, Michael, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Is the globe still gonna be broken from the last time It is! I I broke the globe, like, in the first few parts of the series. I didn't know it would still be broken. But that actually means that when you do one of the classes, events are like, depending on what you did or how you've progressed, because the globe would still be fine if I didn't do the side mission with breaking the globe. And there's something about the science class that makes me really sad, but I'll tell it to you when we reach that class. Okay, let me scroll the fuck back up. And so, we move on to the countries of the world. First, we must discuss an important question. What is a country? It is typically a landmass made up of hills, greenery, and in some cases, snow. Sometimes they even have lakes and deserts within their boundaries. There truly are a remarkable number of countries. Please, can you talk about something more advanced? I know all of this stuff. You're making my brain hurt. Now, I want to make sure everybody in the class is at the same level. We need a solid foundation for learning. Learning is an extremely important thing. Perhaps you don't understand that. My gosh, that must be the case. Alright, class, before I continue on the subject of countries, I shall first talk to you about the importance of learning and how it can help you get on in life. God fucking damn it, he's just like the English teacher I mentioned. It's the exact same. He always gets distracted by other shit and starts talking about the other shit until the end of the class. What have I done? This is worse than the Young Offenders Institute. Please stop and I promise I'll never rob again. Please! Oh shit, I didn't mean to walk back in here. Okay. Another geography class coming up. This is going smoothly so far, except for the fact that I can't fucking read and I make 50 mistakes. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to split this into 2 parts as well, with the classes just like I did with the school records. So I'm gonna stop when we reach the foreign languages, after we complete those, which is gonna be shortly. Now, rocks really are fascinating, don't you think? There are so many different types. In this lesson, we will discuss just some of the varieties of rock in the world and how they make up this wonderful planet we live on. Oh god, I think my brain's about to explode. Now, there are 3 main varieties of rock. Those are igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. I shall now go into much greater detail. Excuse me, sir, but do we really need to go into so much detail on every single subject? I understand that it's important to know how the world works, but there's only so much we can take. I'm sorry you feel that way, Faye, but I'll hardly be doing my job if I only give the information you need to pass your exams. In my class, I teach you absolutely everything, whether it's relevant or not. So basically every single subject ever, especially history. Please, I'll pay you. I have money. No, now, in igneous rock, one of my favorite types of rock, is a fascinating subject. That reminds me of something I read in the paper this morning. I guess money can't buy you everything. This was great! And I got an achievement for that. Okay, so I think we have to do 4 languages now, and we're pretty much done. Good afternoon, class. It is good to see a few more of you than before. Some of you have been skipping my class to pursue more animal pursuits, such as pee with that horrible man-child, Mr. Bastard. You're such a nice person. Okay, I am glad you now realize the importances of language. I think it's more that some people don't see the point of learning foreign languages. Yeah, we're learning Russian in my school here right now, and I don't see what use that's gonna be, but I guess we're studying it anyway. People like Daria. But language is important. What better way to seduce a beautiful woman? What if you're a woman yourself? I don't see how that makes any difference. She's a fucking lesbian icon. I love her. Great teacher. Now listen as I go through some unusual Latin terms. Okay, good. At least this is closer to the lockers. I unlocked the costume. I didn't even know. Okay. Okay, 1 more foreign languages. And we're off to part 2 of lessons. I have the results from our latest little test. It pleases me to say that many of you have greatly improved your scores. Except for one unfortunate example. Daria. What? Allow me to read out some of your answers. Question 7. You are lost in the city center and need to find a way to the train station. You stop a stranger in the street and ask for directions. I wouldn't get lost in a foreign city because there's no reason to go there anyway. That is the attitude that is making you fail in this class. Here's another one of your answers. Point and shout in English, then start a fight. I don't need to learn language and I need to learn it from a foreigner like you. I was born in this country. What? Would you speak with a foreign accent? That's impossible! You're lying! I'm leaving! This room stinks! What a bitch. Exactly, Pete! Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna return to my locker real quick so I can end the video there. Oh shit. Okay, good. This was fucking epic! I don't know what I'm doing, and sorry for all the reading mistakes I make, and sorry for apologizing for that so often. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part.